everybody, Sydney G here. In today's video, this is gonna be the recap video for Deathproof Fight Club presents Notorious Bastard. Deathproof fam, we are less than 24 hours removed from Deathproof, but I'm just gonna go cut to the chase right now. So the opening match was the three-way dance match, which is the elimination match. You have it's Aiden Rayne versus TKD versus Smiley with Trixie. So the start of the match was starting to get pretty good so far, and yeah, Felicity came out during the middle of the match, but she stayed away from the ring. She just sit there taking her sweet ass time, bitching and complaining. Well, Trixie, however, was was by ringside, rooting for Smiley and all that, and so Trixie, the first thing you gotta do is just be by the ringside and rooting for TKE, not just worry about oh, your makeup, your hair, whatever the fuck gets ruined or whatever. Just deal with it. And so right during the match, the left side of the top rope did fell off unexpectedly. I have no idea whatsoever or anybody else, but until shout out to Fuego, he did fix it right away, and then once he fixed it and all that jazz, Trixie did spit out the blue mist onto Aiden Rayne, and then TKD did take the advantage to pin Rayne, eliminating Aiden Rayne from the match. So now it comes down to TKD and Smiley, and of course, a lot of flips and dives going on. It was so fucking cool. And of course, Felicity didn't do jack shit whatsoever. I guess she's afraid of Trixie, but who knows? She's just cares about herself no matter what. And then at the end, Smiley did his finisher, and 1, 2, 3, he won the three-way elimination. Which, it's so funny, is that after the match, Smiley and Trixie went away, Felicity came into the ring and fucking told TKD off, and she told him that that she's done with him, and she walked off. TKD, you don't need a bitch like Felicity, alright? You're better off without her, okay? You have good wrestling skill, just make sure you gotta give it all right? Just ignore whatever. But yeah, so anyway, next up, this is gonna be for the Drunkweight title match, which you have is the challenger Jesse Amato versus the Drunkweight champ John Greed. So anyway, of course, before the match, both of the guys need their liquid courage. Of course, you have Jesse with his hard liquor, and John needed his beer, which he got his beer so far. And then the start of the match, of course, there was a lot of a lot of chair shots going through in and off the ring, and a bit of blood, of course. I don't mind the blood at all. Love anything that is aggressive in nature. But at the end of it, it was a pretty good, solid match, even though John Greed was going through the top rope. He tried to do his fucking signature move off the top rope, but then Jesse just went away, and of course he did miss him. And then at the end, Jesse Amato fucking did his submission on John Greed, and of course he did tap out, making Jesse the new Deathproof Drunkweight champion, and I couldn't have been happier myself. He definitely deserved it, hands down. And at the end, they both shake hands and they drink together, and that's what Deathproof's all about. We drink, fight, and fuck shit up. But yeah. So anyway, next up is just a regular singles match, which is Mr. Worldwide himself, Liam Worldwide, versus Eazy-E, Eric Kearney, a.k.a. Hamon, a.k.a. Steel City, a.k.a. the Hammer, aka Hamilton's own hometown hero, of course. So anyway, the match started out pretty decent, of course, Liam being cocky as fuck as he's always. But you know what? Eric doesn't take no cockiness at all, and that's what he showed Liam what's up all about it. And at the end of it, Eric did his finisher, and he did beat Mr. Worldwide. And at the end, of course, Liam storms off, all pissed off. Doesn't matter. And so proud of Eric, of course. Good job. So next up, this is gonna be for the Deathproof title, which is the challenger Danny Orlando versus the champ Tarek. So I did root for Tarek, so too fucking bad. So anyway, there's like a lot of show off moves, or whatever, of course, Danny Orlando doing his push ups and whatever workout routine, while Tarek trying to prove to him like he is nothing. He is the better person than him, of course. And of course, off the ring and in the ring as well. It's pretty cool so far. And then Tarek was supposed to be doing his finisher, but then of course Danny Danny just quickly escaped the finisher right away. And then of course Danny did his finisher, 1, 2, 3. He won, and he's the new Deathproof champ, of course. And at the end, of course, they both shake hands, and then Tarek laughed, and then Danny did give his speech. Of course, I'm pretty disappointed that Tarek lost. Even though he's just a bad person, but I don't give two shits about it. But at the same time, I just wanted to congrats Danny Orlando so far. So definitely you deserve it. I heard that you've been busting your ass off for so many years for Deathproof just to get into this title picture, and you did. So good job. So next up, this is another singles match. This is you have Scullion versus Warhead, of course. And of course the match started, pretty decent, pretty good, up until fucking belt chase with the fucking scab rat, let alone fucking Aiden Rayne came and joined the scab rats. Well, I guess the theory is, it's because Trixie fucking spit out blue mist onto Aiden Rayne and complain about his eyes and shit. But you know what? I don't give two shits about it. So I guess he just bitching and crying to Bill Chase. That's what happened. So yeah. So pretty much in the middle of the match, Bill Chase was trying to talk shit. So is the scab rats. And then, Scullion doesn't want to hear that shit. And so he decided to just laugh. All this, right away. And then all of a sudden, Bill laughed, and then the fucking scat rat did attack Warhead until the White Trash Circus made a save. Tell the scat rats how they're gonna fuck them up big time, especially about the main event match. I thought, which I'm not gonna get into it. It's gonna be for later on. And so, unfortunately, the match between Scullion versus Warhead is ended in no contest, which is fucking bullshit. So, thanks a fucking lot, Bill Chase. But yeah, so anyway, next up you have is the 6-man tag match, which you have is Team HWP consists of Rip Impact, That Hacker, Scotty O'Shea, and Von Vertigo against Team Weekly Wrestling Podcast consists of Jake Randolph, Matthew Grant, and JT Kurd. Boy, this match was pretty awesome. Let alone this is my first time seeing the Weekly Wrestling Podcast boys, their skills. Who would have known? Since they do their podcasting, interviewing different well-known wrestlers and whatnot, but they're actually wrestlers too. That's pretty dope as fuck, But yeah, so the match was pretty good so far. Let alone Rip Impact injured his ankle like we all thought, and then everybody was in the ring up until Rip throws some shitty ass tactic, and he attacked all three of the WWP team, you know. And then, of course, like, you know, his tag team partners did attack them as well. But you know what? That's a clever move for Rip. Yeah, of course, but whatever. So anyway, you know, there's like a lot of impressive moves so far, especially with Matthew Grant going on the top rope, did his splash on to Team HWP, you know, and of course everybody showcasing their finisher, and then at the end, Matthew Grant did win it for WWP, and of course, and everybody give mutual respect so far. So that was a pretty amazing tag team match, and I wanted to give a shout out to Team WWP. You guys did one hell of an amazing job, you know, and hopefully can't wait to hear from you guys' experience in the ring, like during your podcast. I'll be listening to it and all that, of course. And also, I just wanted to give shout out to Team HWP. You did a great job. Especially want to give a huge shout out to Rip and Pat. Thank you for being like, you know, a mentor and guidance to most of the wrestlers here in the Southern Ontario area. You know, awesome job. So now, we're now into the main event that we're all waiting for, which is the 2 out of 3 tables match. Yeah, the motherfucking Team Scab Rats with that bullshit commish Bill Chase versus the White Trash Circus consists of Matt Cash and Shawnee Mill. And of course, I don't want to give names to Scab Rats, which I know it's Nick Watts and Tyler Hill, which I don't give two shits about it, but yeah. So anyway, so the opening of the match was starting to get pretty brutal so far. A lot of like hardcore shit going on, especially with the barbed wire bat. And then during the match, of course, Bill Chase wanted to get involved, which is a bad idea, you know. And like, yeah, once he tried to get in the ring, of course, you know, White Trash Circus, they did fuck shit up. Like, you know, they did actually put Bill Chase through the table, and they have a special table for him as well, reserving for him. So they did put Bill Chase through the table, and they won the first part of the tables match. And so the match is starting to get more hardcore, a lot of blood, a lot of like sweats going on. That's what I fucking enjoy. Even though I'm like trying to enjoy the match, I can fucking hear Bill Chase like complaining, bitching, saying it's all my fault. Bruh, you're the one that was in the ring in the first place, you know? So what? You're the one, so how the fuck it could be my fault? Just, I don't fucking care, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, a lot of bloodshed, you know, outside the ring, you know, it's so hardcore and that's so amazing. And then, forgive me, because, like, my memory's a blur, so the fucking Scab Rat did actually put Matt Cash through the barbed wire table. But if you guys let me know if it's like Matt Cash or Shawnee Mo went through the barbed wire table, just comment down below. If not, my apologies. But yeah, because I was too busy getting distracted by Bill Chase's bitching and complaining. That's why. But yeah. So anyway, yeah. So pretty much the Scab Rat did won the table, so which is like down to 1-1. So yeah. So anyway, more bloodshed, more barbed wire bats been swung. Thank goodness. A lot of hardcore shit going on up until Warhead came out to the ring just to help out, and of course, fucking Bill Chase came back with Aiden Rayne to assist him. Yeah, but just watching the match, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, but I was too busy enjoying the match. And I saw fucking Warhead give Matt Cash, no, not Matt Cash, but Shawnee Mo fucking lighter fluid and a lighter. We all know what's gonna happen. So they light up the fucking table, and White Trash Circus did put Tyler Hill through the fucking flaming table, and that The White Trash Circus won 2-1, and they won the main event match, which everybody's so happy and all that. However, Bill Chase came out. He did call the Ontario Health and Safety Board, or whatever the fuck. He gave Deathproof Fight Club a cease and desist form. That means Deathproof Fight Club is officially shut down. My blood is fucking boiling. You have no idea. Let alone this fucking face here. I'm fucking so pissed. Like, I don't know. I'm like, ugh. I'm so fucking pissed. I'm trying not to scream and all that because, like, you know, everybody's still asleep. Of course, this is Sunday morning and you guys need to, like, go sleep through the day or whatever. But for me, it's like, I can't. Because I'm still fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed at the commish for, like, fucking shutting down Deathproof Fight Club. Not only that, this is my fucking first Deathproof show ever. So why the fuck you shut down this really monumental wrestling promotion for so many years? Why? Because we're too fucking hardcore? We like to party? We like to fuck shit up? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, okay, I just need to let my composure out. But I'm really upset, you know, myself, but also the Deathproof family. Like, they were like fucking coming up to me, coming up to the staff, everybody. I don't fucking know what's going on. Like, everything was shut down. The mic, the light, everything. You know, it's fucking bullshit. All right. So I just don't want to make this video that long because I just realized it. My apologies, but yeah. So anyway, I just hope Deathproof will be coming back because this is like my first show. Hopefully this is not my last or anybody else's last show. Like, I don't know. But anyway, that is why I just wanted to say that bad news right up till the end. So I just don't want to like fucking say it off the bat, even though, like, you know, I have to, like, you know, take a couple breathers and all that beforehand. So yeah, so unfortunately, everybody, Southern Ontario, Deathproof is shut down. But let's just hope that it's gonna come back eventually. But I don't know. But I just wanted to say this from the bottom of my heart. Deathproof family and Deathproof Fight Club, thank you for making hardcore wrestling how it is, and also combining two favorite things, partying and wrestling. And alright guys, I'm just gonna have to end this video. I'm so sorry. So anyway, description bar of our information, Deathproof Fight Club, especially my information, will be linked down below, especially the end credit as well. Anyway, you guys, this is Cindy G, and let's just pray this is not the end of Deathproof. Let's just hope not, alright? And I'm gonna have to say this for the hell of it. Deathproof? Fuck yeah. Please, don't shut down.